Okay, here we are today to do a quick review on an item that I found to be pretty interesting. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I like to use just e-liquids now. And this item allows you to do that. And as you can see behind me, I have an oversized hookah, which I'm going to try this through in a few minutes. And I actually tried it prior to this, and it works very well. And I'll go over that in a minute. But the reason why I'm doing a review on this is also because of the company itself and their service. And I'll go over that in a sec. But what this was intended for, again, is you open it. Inside there's a tank. You put your e-liquid, and then you can put it on top of your hookah and enjoy it. And prior to that, before I knew they came out with one, I had taken my small hookah because I had went out and bought a new one, and I was going to use that for the coal and everything, which I never have yet. So it's brand new, and I don't think I'm ever going to use it for that now that I know that this works as good as it does. But my small one, when I was using it, I noticed putting the coal and everything was very harsh. So that's why I went out and bought the big one. So after I got the big one, I haven't, like I said again, I haven't used it yet. But I had taken this all apart. I had done quite a bit of heavy modifying on this. And I made myself a custom electronic hookah. So what I did is I used a 510 connector on the side, and I custom the hose, everything to fit, and then I used a drip tip, a battery on the bottom and everything, and I made it so that it vapes now, e-liquids, and it's, electronic hookah. And you can see that by going to custom electronic hookah, and you should be able to find it. But again, that was prior to knowing that this item actually came out. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is I had an issue with this. When I purchased it, I got this from Green Zone in Worcester, and they're very nice people down there. You may want to check them out. He's got quite a bit in stock. And I bought this item off of him. I was telling him that I saw something online, after making that you would just put a couple of cartomizers in there, put your fluids in, and be able to put them on top of the hookah and use it. Well, he showed me this item in the store. I didn't even know it existed. And I said, well, for what it is, I'll try it. Now, not knowing the company, not knowing anything, I looked at it and I said, how good can this thing be? And I'll show you. But again, here's the item here. And on the inside, there's the cartridge. And, you fill up your fluids and you put it on top and vape. And over here, you plug it in. And I'm going to show you this too. The light illuminates while it's charging. It will go out when it's completely charged. And you can leave it plugged in because once the light goes out, it's just in a standby mode. And it's also got a pass-through. But again, back to the purpose. The tank was leaking. So he was going to replace the parts for me, or get me a new item, or just turn around and give me my money back. But he said, why don't you call Lush Vape? They're a really good company. So again, I call Lush Vape. Not even 3 rings, gentlemen, answers Lush Vapes, how can I help you? So I explained the story to him, and not even get completely finished, he's already trying to take my information to send me the item out. So I think to myself, this is good customer service. Well, a couple of days later, flat rate box comes, priority mail, and inside there, sends me a couple of items out. The tank, which I replaced, a pamphlet on some of the items that he does carry, and again, they look pretty interesting. Those are the fluids on some other stuff that he carries, and a couple of stickers here. Well, I thought that was very nice of him to think of the customer, but we topped it off. Also in the box, he sent me some samples of e-liquids. One called Green Belly, second one, Purple Belly, third one, and I gotta say, they're all good, but this one being my favorite. And the reason being is I was looking for some fruit stripe gum the other day, couldn't find it. What comes in the mail? Rainbow gum. And it's interesting because you get a different flavor every time because of the fruit stripe. Sometimes you get just different flavors. And thank you, Lush Vapes. That was very nice of them to send out. And I thought it was very nice of them, so that's why I figured I'd do the review. Well, anyway, into the item now. I put this on the bottom just to show you. It does not leak a drop now that they repaired it. As you're using it, And I'll just show you, you can use it like this or what it was intended for. You'll notice the top will illuminate. And it does put out some good clouds. So here we are, we'll put that on. Now keep in mind this is an oversized hookah with an oversized hose, and the tank is empty, no water or anything, so it might take a minute to get this, but watch. I can already see it filling. As you can see, I'm getting plenty of clouds. Well, again, I thought the item was very interesting. It works as intended. I'll probably never use coal or anything on this one, and it is so much nicer to not have to worry about running coal and everything else. And then other reviews I have done on the electronic coal and everything else, but I just thought that this company is very worthy of getting this review, again because of their customer service, and again because their items do work. So 1 out of 10, 10 being the best score, I have to say the item is definitely a 10, and as far as their customer service, they're off the charts. It's definitely a 10 plus. You can check them out by going to Lush Vapor, that's www.lushvapor.com. Again, www.lushvaporusa.com. So you might want to check them out. Really nice people, again. I can't say enough about them. Nowadays, customer service, I think, should be number one, especially when you're buying a product. And these people definitely by far have that hands down. No problem at all. They're really a good company. Again, thank you, Lush Vape. I'm hoping this review helps to show you what this is all about. Again, it does away with all your charcoal and your mess and everything else. There are other ones out there. I'll be doing more reviews on some stuff. Hopefully some of these companies will send me some items out, and then I'll be able to have a little bit more fun with these reviews and actually do some giveaways and everything else. So we'll see how things take as they go along. But again, I hope this helped. Again, Lush Vape, keep up your good work here, and thank you guys for watching.